Hi. So if you clicked on this video, you're definitely part of this collective soul group that is going on right now. There has been so much shedding, not just this year, but also last year. Okay, so this is a continuation that is building, and we're almost at the finish line. All right, so don't you dare give up right now. That's what's been coming through all morning. That's what I had to hop on here in my bedroom. Usually I'm at my setup in my my office, but it's kind of my deal with the universe right now is that I just need to speak and channel whatever comes right away. Okay, and they keep on saying, don't you dare give up now. You need to pull those weeds of doubt. You need to stay focused on what you are building, and like not to get too far ahead in your planning and in your thoughts, okay? Because that's going to stress you, it's going to overwhelm you, and then you might feel like you want to withdraw the process and the progress that you have been doing to stay stuck in the comfort zone. All right, but they're saying don't you dare give up now. After June, when we reach July, things will be so different. Okay, you're gonna be in a different state of life. All right, so don't you dare give up. It's like April, May, June are the wobbly month. Okay, so you had a lot of excitement before March going into April, and now it feels like things are just, it's like recalibrating. And they're saying ground down into your body. Okay, so whenever you feel like you're thinking too much, you're planning too much, you're and all these worries or worst case scenarios or problems and stuff that appears in your mind, and it like kind of freezes you. You go into freeze or fight or flight. Okay, then ground into your body. All right, whether that is going out for a walk in nature, if it's going to exercise, like really take care and connect with your body, because I feel like many of you have forgotten about your body, and you're just about the movement and the thoughts and the mental. And to stay fully grounded right now, you need to connect with your body. All right, maybe take a bath and like really connect. All right, and water is purifying as well. You can use some Epsom salt or some Himalayan bath salt as well. All right, also crystals, like working with crystals right now. I keep on wearing my I have from Psychic Kitty. The link is in the bio. Usually, like I'm trying to, it says like the crystals is like, yeah, it's helpful right now, but it's not even enough. Okay, because these energies that are occurring right now, we have Uranus in the mix, we have Pluto in the mix. Pluto is retrograde. Saturn is about to go into Aries end of the month. Neptune has moved into Aries, so there's these huge shifts in astrology. Plus, we're in the 9 years, so we're in the in between. It's like we've left the past mentally as well, at least, and we're moving into the future. Okay, so this is like the in between year, like where we're still closing out the old chapter and beginning the new. All right, and next year you're gonna be fully on the new path. All right. So I usually try to wear any type of like black or dark gray crystal, for example, hematite, black tourmaline, shungite, smoky quartz are really good to transmute negative energies and to ground you. Okay, and I'm trying to wear rose quartz as well to just like get into the harmony and the love and self-love and the gentle energy. Okay, because there's a lot going on, right? So yeah, be here now, hummingbird spirit. Yeah, be here now. It's so important that you just stay grounded. You still have your vision, you have your goals, and there's not more efforting that you have to do, because I feel like you've really done a lot of the work, like cutting out things that don't serve you anymore, and you might still be in the process of wrapping things up. Maybe even looks like you're not going to be able to leave that job, you're not going to be able to leave that home, or like the future seems scary, right? But hang in there. Okay, ground in the present. Yeah, sing your own song, canary spirit here, because you're walking your own path. You're building a life that is like so true to you and so authentic to you. This is your path. And I feel like you're about to almost fall back into the matrix, right? Like to continue that 9 to 5 that wears you out and drains your energy and sucks you from your creativity. Yeah, set healthy boundaries here with Armadillo Spirit. It's and also healthy boundaries with yourself and your thoughts. Okay, so whenever you feel like it's a lot on the mental, or you feel overwhelmed or stressed because there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that need to, fall into place, right? Then really be gentle with yourself. Yeah, time for a beginner mind here. Yeah, you're at the start of it. You've already done a lot of the work. And trust that you will just have the inspiration to do whatever you need to do as a next step, and then a next step, and then a next step, okay? Because if you plan too far out in the future, you're losing the magic of the now, right? Yeah. Some of you might need to take like 1 or 2 days off from like creating, working, whatever, like, and just be present, okay? And that doesn't mean like spending 2 days watching movies or whatever. Like, maybe, if you're called to watch a specific movie, maybe there's a message for you there. But there's something about the quiet, the stillness, the meditation, just being in nature, like whatever it is, silent retreats even, and see what comes through, because it's like you're rebirthing yourself, and you need to align yourself with the version of you that has it all, that you are, what you are creating, okay? Because it's so different for all of us, what we are here for, like which aspect, what we are creating, what we are desiring, right? Let's see. Collaborations of souls. And that's also like, as a soul group, okay, there's a collaboration, because if we all did the same thing, exactly the same thing, there would be no diversity. And the fact that we all shine in our own gifts, right? And it's very linked to your birth chart. So if you haven't studied your birth chart, I would recommend you doing that, so you understand like what areas of life that you really shine in, okay? And even the darker sides of your personality, like the lower vibrational parts, like, because they all need to be integrated, right? I'm an Aries, so I have the snap back, clap back, short fuse, but I also like, when you're looking at that in a positive matter, I'm the one that stands up for people. I have no problem going against anybody. Like, I don't give an F. Like, and a lot of people like get shy, or they're trying to be too politically correct, or not to rock the boat, and but I have the Aries fire, so I wouldn't even care about who it is, right? So also those things, right? So you have to like study your sun sign, your moon sign, your ascendant, what do you have in your 10th house, what do you have in your 4th house. So if you haven't gotten into that like, do that. And also like, your human design has a lot of information for you. You and the muse. Yeah, you are a muse. You're here to inspire. You're here to live by example, to even just show people how it can be outside of the matrix. So don't stop. Do not give up. Whatever you're here to create, whatever the path that you are carving for yourself, is inspiring and empowering others. All right, that's what you're here for, in whichever way you're doing it, okay? A lot of us are on social media and YouTube, like things like this, and showcase what we're what's going on in our life, how we're building our businesses, and showing different ways of doing stuff. Some are just more on a local level, right? What do you really want? X marks the spot. So stick to that clarity, stick to that focus, and then release it to the universe to pave the way and give you those nudges of what you need to do every single day. If it's resting, then maybe you get an inspiration to just do something, right? All right, let me reset the camera. Okay, so the second part did not get the sound. That was so strange. So what I'm just gonna sum it up basically because it was good. Really, the people that you surround yourself with, really be mindful of who you're speaking your desires and dreams to, because they're all gonna be asking, right? But when if they project their own stories or they bring up the worst case scenarios and stuff like that, it kind of like, if it mirrors your own doubts and insecurities and thoughts, then that will take hold and grow stronger, and then it might all just, disintegrate. Like you might retract back into your comfort zone, right? So the message here on the second part of the video was to spend time with friends and family, because that is how you ground, especially now end of May and also in June, because in July things will be different. There will be some type of message. Let me show you. We also had the Phoenix showing up too. It's like you're literally like rebirthing yourself, like I mentioned before. All right, but here we got the Eight of Pentacles. So you've already mastered something. You already like spent so much time working on something, and you will get like an intuitive idea or inspiration or even a message from someone. But I think it's mostly like you have an inspiration, an inspired idea to work on. I saw like a side branch growing from a solid branch. So I think it's from your creative projects or your work. Maybe it's a new skill, maybe it's a new offer, maybe it's a new way of doing things that then will take you further, all right, into success, all right? And that's when you start seeing momentum is gained again, all right? So also hold the vision, trust the process, write it down somewhere, let it be your mantra, and trust that in July you will be on the other side, or at least like the progress, you will be here in July. You can see it all coming together, because right now you're just like waiting for things to really speed up and fall into place, all right? So I'll see you guys soon when Spirit calls me again. All right, bye.